There, guys, you're hanging out with your friends, and all of a sudden you get a call from your boss. You pick up the phone and you start talking in your quote-unquote office voice. It's less slang, more formal, more polite, right?
Or here's another scenario played out by comedy duo Key and Peele from Comedy Central.
I love this.
Man, he gonna be in it, yeah.
Come on, man, you know I'm almost there, all right?
Right, no, I'm gonna pick your ass up at 6:30
Cool.
then. Cool, all right. Yeah, the parking's free. So they got that
Oh
on
my
lock.
God, Christian, I almost totally just got mugged right now.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, they're so good. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of speaking with Shireen Marisol Meraji, a reporter from NPR's Code Switch team, to learn more about these speech changes. Take a look. Let's start with what exactly is code switching for those who don't understand.
So it sounds like computer programming terminology or something, but it's not. It's a term that linguists use to describe when bilingual people switch from different languages within a conversation or depending on context. You can also do it with variations of the same language. So the Key and Peele skit that you just heard is an example of that. Here's another example. President Obama, he did a photo op at an African-American owned restaurant in Washington, D.C. It was called Ben's Chili Bowl. Now, he ordered in Ben's Chili Bowl, and the cashier, who's African-American, asked him if he wanted his change. And he said, instead of saying no thank you or keep the change, he said, nah, we straight. He said, nah, we straight. So you wouldn't hear President Obama saying, nah, we straight in a White House press briefing, for example. That's his sort of Harvard lawyerly voice that he uses there. But at Ben's Chili Bowl with African Americans, he uses more black vernacular and says, nah, we straight. That's code switching.
We spoke with Professor Gerard McClendon, author of X versus Ask, the African American Guide to Better English. You also spoke to him during your reporting. Here's what he had to say about the value of code switching. Take a look.
So if a black grandmother says, why did you go there? That doesn't mean as much as, son, what you go there for? See, what you go there for has almost an indictment quality. It's beyond a question. It's really rhetorical, you know? And so see how much more that black grandmother expresses herself with, son, what you go there for?
I was wondering, do you think this is a useful skill to learn? Can you learn code switching?
Yes, you can learn code switching. You can learn, but there has to be, in order to engage with your audience or connect with the people that you're talking to, there has to be an authenticity to it. So yes, you can learn it, but people can tell if you're being fake and phony, if you're not really from, say, that class, or you don't understand the true vernacular of a certain class of people. I mean, it's not so simple. But it's a fabulous skill to have, especially as the world becomes smaller and globalization is happening. We're rubbing elbows against each other. You know, upper middle class people are moving from the suburbs into the inner cities now. And so this is a great skill to have as the world is changing.
Do you feel like immigration stimulates code switching? You come from a very multicultural background.
I definitely do. I definitely feel like it stimulates code switching. And if you go to neighborhoods in Los Angeles, if you go to South Central, where now there's the Latino demographic has blossomed, you hear African Americans throwing Spanish in. You hear Latinos talking in black vernacular. There's a lot of mixing and code switching that's happening all the time in places like South Central LA, where there is, where you can feel the immigration here in Los Angeles.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. This is fascinating stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.